everybody. My name is Zekia, and you are watching Big Vette Speaks on Afrovibes TV. Today, I have someone who is a master of EFT. We're going to get into what that is. She's into healing, and she is a very talented face, body art, makeup. Everybody, welcome in Cassandra, aka C Love.
Hey.
Yes, thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes. We met not too long ago. We was a South Coast Media in the Houston area. And she introduced to us what EF tapping is. EF tapping, EFT. She's going to talk more about that later on. But when I first met you, you just had such a wonderful, warm spirit, a motherly spirit, and you are a mother as well.
I'm a mother.
Yes. So let's dive right into it. Tell us a little bit about where you're from and how you ended up here, and just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so I am originally from San Francisco. I am one of those rare unicorns because not a lot of people are born there. They're typically implanted there, like travel there, move there. I was actually born there and was raised throughout the Bay Area, and I love that. That's like my stomping grounds for everything. But a few years ago, 4 years ago, we moved here to Texas, over in the Conroe Woodlands area, and we really like it here.
Okay, good.
We like a little slower pace. It was actually really good for my nervous system. I didn't realize how pent up or how just like stressed out I was in the hustle and bustle of being in the Bay Area. And when we moved out here and the pace was a little bit slower, little by little, I just began to calm down. I didn't know that I was just so high functioning, high anxiety all the time person. I realized it more and more as we were here, and I began to like settle into life. Yeah. And EFT is emotional freedom techniques. It was one of the first modalities that I bumped into that really changed my life because of childhood trauma and sexual abuse. I actually brought my book.
Okay. Show us real quick.
Into the Light, Becoming My Own Hero. And it's all about my journey, my life story about overcoming childhood trauma and sexual abuse. And it's really raw. So, don't pick it up unless you're ready.
Right.
Because one of the experiences, when you pick it up, you don't want to put it down because you want to know what happens next. But it does really impact you deeply because I just put it all out there because it wasn't easy to heal from those wounds.
Of course. And where can they find that book if they're trying to order it?
Oh, yeah, Amazon. You can also get it on Barnes & Nobles. Barnes & Nobles.
Oh, is that Barnes & Nobles too?
Yeah, on the online store. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Totally. If you don't want to support Amazon, you could go to Barnes & Nobles.
Okay. Yeah, order it and then pick it up at Barnes & Nobles. That is amazing. So I didn't know that. I knew it was on Amazon. I didn't know it was at Barnes & Nobles.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I was pretty excited when I saw that.
Yes.
It was there, and then I was like Googling, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Did you work, so I don't know if this is too into your business, but did you have to go through a publishing company to help, and then that's how they kind of like surprised you, or did you do the publishing?
Yeah, so the whole journey of writing my book was interesting. I started off working with a company that was it was like a hybrid. It was always a hybrid where they were guiding you, but you were supposed to be the one owning your rights. Everybody own the rights to your book. I'm just saying, own your rights to your book.
Okay.
So I went on this journey with this company, and then because I did a lot of things with them, and what I noticed is they weren't delivering on things that I paid for.
Oh, Lord.
And I also started hearing from other authors how they never got their royalty checks or anything. So I listened to my instincts, and I kind of was like, I'm going to hop out of this. And so I did self-publish, but I went to someone else that I trusted that supported me through that journey. But if anybody's writing a book, definitely own your rights. And really make sure that someone's not swindling you there.
Right. And you got the trademark and everything. Yeah, I think a lot of people who are new in the game, anything that they're doing, they forget about the rights and just the importance of like owning different things. So thank you for sharing that with their audience.
Yeah, make sure, because it's so easy to write a book these days and go through KDP, Amazon.
What's KDP?
It's direct sales through Amazon.
Okay.
It's easy to do that. You just create your own account, and then obviously you walk through the steps of uploading your book and formatting it and things. But then you own the rights to your book. So anytime you get a sale, it comes to you versus some other company.
Right. Okay. That's important to know. Okay. All right. So you said you was from San Francisco, and then you told us of how the book came to be, and then tell us a little about your family and how she came to be, and how she impacted your life with healing and everything.
Yeah. So my daughter came into my life when I was 30. It wasn't, planned, but I made the choice to move forward, even though I knew I was going to move forward as a single mom. And what I didn't realize was that was also the moment that my greatest fear would be revealed. I had done already over a decade of personal development and healing work, but when my daughter was born, my greatest fear came forward, and it was really overwhelming for my system, because my greatest fear was like, oh crap, how am I going to protect her? From some of the things, especially as a single mom, how am I going to protect her from like things I went through, with being sexually abused and things. And because I was a single mom, so how am I supposed to date or find somebody that I could trust around my kid? It was the greatest fear, and it really sent me into hypervigilance. I was anxious all the time. I didn't trust anybody. I didn't know who to trust. And that's actually what set me on the new trajectory because obviously what I had done already didn't work. So I needed to find new answers. And that's when I actually bumped into the EFT tapping.
Okay.
And even then, I wasn't ready to help others yet. It had to actually help me feel differently.
Right.
And at first, when my daughter was born, I couldn't even handle her tantrums. It would literally make me feel PTSD in my body. And I was scared of her. And I'm like, how am I scared of it? It didn't make no sense, right? Like, how am I scared of this tiny human? Right? And I'm supposed to be able to hold all this space for her. And I couldn't. But as I kept doing the EFT tapping, I was able to hold space for her. And that's when I felt more of a conviction. But even then, I wasn't ready to help other people yet, right? I would have been a student forever. And then the world decided to close down with COVID. And
that's well, something got to shake.
And that's what pushed me to actually create the Pain into Power process and start helping women heal.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a beautiful impact as well. Okay. And it's funny you said that, man, COVID make you do some things that you never thought you'd be doing before. But I think as negative an impact that COVID was, it was also in a way a good impact, because it got us out of our comfort zone.
For sure.
And into, trying new things, trying new things and hopefully making more money and discovering ourselves more, because we have that time with ourselves and more time to reflect. And I think a lot of us with the hustle and bustle culture, especially being in Houston, it's hard to slow down. It's hard to reflect and figure out, okay, what do I need? Why do I respond like this? How do I become a better human being? So COVID kind of help us slow down and be more, more vigilant of ourselves.
Yeah, that's actually true. I did notice that trend a lot too. People were more introspective, and they came to me to do somatic work. It was also a time a lot of relationships fell apart because they're around each other 24/7.
Yeah.
Whereas before they weren't maybe around each other that much, and that's where they really saw the weak points in their relationship, or how they weren't actually compatible, how they were just missing each other all the time and not around each other to notice that. But when they were stuck in the house,
it's hey, I needed to go to work to get away from you.
Yeah.
And now I gotta take a meeting and come back and see your face while we making sandwiches in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah. So, okay, let's see what we got. So right now, so you got your book out. You worked on a face paint. I saw you did a couple of paintings on your face. What made you get into the art? I know art, we always like to express ourselves, but what made you get into face and body arts?
Yeah, so it's a little backwards here. So tapping came later.
Okay.
Art came first with baby.
Okay.
So when I was facing being a single mom and starting my life over from scratch and having to move back to my mom's house, what am I going to do? My intuition told me to reach out to this woman I had, he'd promote for events out here in Houston. People promote events and things. And like, so I had promoted some of her events. And so I just asked her if I could set up to do art in the back of her event, and she said yes.
Okay.
And so I thought it was just going to be the hustle, you know, for the moment while I figured my life out, but it kept growing, and it became a successful business for 10 plus years.
Oh,
yeah. And I was helping other moms make extra money too. And it was always fun because like we were the safe place at events or festivals for people to come get sparkled up.
Yeah, to just feel extra pretty.
Yeah.
Do you believe that you have contributed making a community for moms?
Yeah.
Like you said, with the face and body. That's amazing.
Yeah, it felt really like it was empowering, obviously, to figure it out as a single mom, going from nothing and creating something, but it was even more honorable to provide something that gave other moms supplemental income. That was also fun because like how many side jobs and things are fun. A lot of time they're not fun.
Right. Yeah, we always make work look very bad and negative, but no, we should be able to wake up,
do what you
love,
love,
and do what you love.
Feel good about it.
You was able to create a space for moms and just women in general. So that's amazing. Okay, that's awesome. So what are your future aspirations from here on out?
So many things. I just actually spoke on a live stage for the first time in front of a live audience.
Oh yeah, you went to London.
I did go.
She went to London, y'all. Oh my goodness.
And I was so nervous the whole time. I was in the dressing room, like sweating, kind of like I'm sweating right now. I always sweat on scene, just saying, because it's just the energy. It's the lights. It's the lights.
The lights.
Yeah, but I was so nervous. But like I got on stage. I had them playing "I'm Every Woman," like a remix of it. Yeah, so I got the whole audience up dancing, and it was a lot of fun to work with. So more speaking.
Okay.
Long story short, more speaking. Yes. And then I'm also working on a nonprofit side of my business.
Okay.
Because one of the things that I've bumped into that hasn't sat well in my heart is the times that I really want to help someone and they really don't have the funds. Yeah. And especially when they're moms. And so I want the nonprofit to be able to provide help for those people who really could use the help, really connect with me, but just truly don't have the funds. So I'm really excited about that part too.
Okay.
And I'm also, I know it's a lot of ants here, a lot of ants. Because I met this magical woman who's just helping me with these pieces that I just didn't know. You know, you just don't know some things. And then they always say you're like one person away from meeting one person and they change your whole life. I feel like I met this lady.
Yes.
And she's going to teach me how to fundraise and, you know, get grants and things to create these things. But one of the things I'm looking at is a safety kind of device that women can wear, especially with everything going on.
It's like a watch?
Yeah.
Something like a watch?
Something. I don't know what it is yet, but like where you have a code word or something going on there where like if you're in a dangerous situation, it sends your location to someone who can actually help.
And a hairpin.
Right. So something.
Scream.
I'm gonna say that I
don't say what it is.
That's not what it is, but it's really
shoot, I did see you though. Shoot, hairpin, hair tie, something. Shoot.
Yeah, with all the things coming up into the light around like violence against women, rape academies, and you know, all these abuses against women and children. I want to create something that can help create more safety for them.
I love that. That is amazing. Have you heard of this young lady? I mean, it's not the same thing, but it's around the same awareness of we have to protect women because you know, this young lady, she created a hair tie and you put it right over your drink.
Oh, cool.
So when you're out in public, no one can spike your drink. But we have to be more conscious to help and protect. Yes, because people, I mean, you just be living your lives and there's just that one person that's, you know, looking out, trying, trying to just,
raising awareness and everything. Yeah, no, I agree. And it's more prevalent than we realize. Like, I just heard a video by Oprah yesterday or the day before, and she's like back in the 80s, she did a talk about domestic violence against women, and the statistic was 2 in every 4. And now it's 1 in every 2 women.
Oh, jeez.
And so she's also including like, you know, sexual abuse, and she's also including, you know, rape and emotional abuse, which is also, it doesn't leave bruises or marks, but it still creates impact and like causes brain damage and everything. So these are the things that are close to my heart and the things that I really want to help make a difference and impact in.
Yes, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Yes.
And then also the art, because you gotta lighten it.
Yeah, you gotta lighten it. Yes.
You gotta lighten it.
Yes.
It's a lot.
It's duality. It's duality. Being able to recognize both and still be positive in the end as well.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna go on break. All right, guys, we are back. Once again, this is Big Vette Speaks on Afrovibes TV. My name is Zekia, and this is C Love. Hey, girl. Yeah, all right. So she's about to give us a little sample through me. I'm not excited about that part.
She's ready to get vulnerable.
I'm ready to get vulnerable, so y'all better enjoy this. But before we get into it, what is the best advice that you can give to our audience in correlation with your career? What's the best advice that you can give?
Oh man. Well, like even career and purpose, maybe.
Yeah,
I like that. Because I was always like searching, like, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? What's my purpose? And I always felt like nothing was good enough, or I wasn't good enough. Like it was like this battle. And it was so interesting because like I kind of landed in it, you know, with my daughter. I landed in something that I thought was just going to be a hustle. And I loved it. I loved it. It brought me so much joy. It brought so much joy to others. And sometimes it was like something that was right under my nose. Because if I look back in high school, like I was in theater and I was in dance and I was in all these things. And like there were plays I was in where I was gluing jewels to my face, even back then.
Oh, wow.
Like
you manifested.
It was like under my nose. Yeah, like the whole time, right? Yeah. But then you like get these like other people telling you like starving artist and this and that. It's BS. No such thing as starving artist.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there's no such thing as starving artist. And one of the things that actually opened my eyes to that was attending Burning Man. Art everywhere.
I heard of Burning Man.
Super expensive art. Super expensive. Like they're spending lots of money on just gas for the art cars or all the materials, and a lot of the art structures they burn them after a week. So it like just kind of busts open this idea of starving artists or like artists don't make money, because like when you go there you're like there's abundance everywhere. Yeah. So that busted that open before I had my daughter. So it was like planting seeds or rekindling these parts of me I had forgotten. I think school sometimes, and it's been proven, it doesn't like really help you cultivate your essence. They kind of want to teach you how to like memorize stuff and regurgitate it, but they're not like really helping you with your gifts or your talents, right? And so you got to pay attention to like, what do you like actually enjoy doing, and do more of that. And then it's easy. You can make money being a mermaid, people.
Oh, for real.
You can make money being a mermaid. You can make money, you know, blowing bubbles and being a fairy. Like, it's creativity. And honestly, AI can't replace that.
It can't. People are so scared that AI can take over.
AI, right? Yeah. So you got to do something you love.
That's one.
Probably right under your nose.
Got you.
Something you love doing is right under your nose.
Okay.
And use a little like ingenuity, creativity, like spin it a new way or something, you know? Like, I don't know, when I was a kid, nobody was saying they're going to grow up and be mermaids. And now I see tons of mermaids and they're making lots of money. Yeah. Photo shoots all over the world, selling mermaid tails. Yeah. Having mermaid parties. Yeah. Like, if you can make money being a mermaid,
you can do anything.
You can do anything.
Why do you think people are so scared? What's the word you used earlier? Ingenuity? Why do you think people are so scared to like make their own thing?
School teaches you to be scared, to listen and just follow orders and just do what I say, and this is the roadmap. But that you got to think outside the box.
Yeah.
Think outside. The answer's outside the box. Don't take the box off. No boxes. Get out of the box. Do what you love. And just notice how it makes you feel and do more of that.
Gotcha.
As long as it's not hurting nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
let's put parameters around that.
A little bit of boundaries.
A little boundaries. Yeah. Just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. And I like how you said it's probably right underneath your nose.
It's probably right. And also the other piece, because obviously I evolved past the art. You are what you do. So a lot of times, like, we get trials and tribulations, and they're literally shaping you into your purpose. Like, had I not been abused so much as a child, I would not be able to hold that space and help women now. But like, all those things prepared the way for me to be able to hold such a deep, big space for these women to really help them become empowered and heal. So sometimes I didn't get a good deck of cards at birth. I really didn't. But it's transforming it into a great deck of cards. It doesn't matter the cards you were dealt. You can turn it all around. Yeah.
Why do you think some people, they just take the cards that they was dealt and they don't, they might not even believe in themselves? What do you say to people that's in that mentality right now?
Yeah. So, I used to feel trapped in hell. I used to feel like I couldn't escape. Like, I even was suicidal, in my 20s, because of the emotional pain. And it was like, I either had to figure it out, or I was actually being destructive, because it's like, I was too much of a coward to actually kill myself. Yeah. So I would just do destructive things. No, I mean, it kind of is. I'm sure people can relate to it, though. But like, I would do destructive things, like drive home drunk, hoping something would happen, or putting myself in questionable situations with questionable people, hoping something would happen, and nothing ever happened. So I was like, I guess I'm supposed to do something here. And at that point, it's like, I really committed to wanting to figure it out. And so it's funny, because like, I'm 42, so I'm not so young. But
You're so young.
But back
then, you look good. Sorry, go ahead. I'll let nobody get away with that.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear.
Back then, that was when Tony Robbins had his infomercial. So that's how old I am. Because he don't really do infomercials.
Yeah, he does say that. Now you just be haggling on emails.
Yeah. And so I saw his infomercial. So I got his book, The Giant Within, and like, I was reading it, and then I got the CDs, and I just that's when I immersed myself into like personal development and stuff. And then I got into this like acting class called Meisner Technique. She kicked my butt. She literally told me if I didn't get therapy, she couldn't ever work with me again in the middle of
said straight to the point.
Straight to the point. Yeah, because she said I had the most intense defense mechanism system she had ever seen, meaning like, I wasn't authentic or working off someone in the moment.
Oh, wow.
I would like, someone would say something to me, and I'd like play with it and send back what I thought they wanted versus my truth.
Wow.
And so she's like, you need to go to therapy, or I can't work with you no more. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to therapy, And so it just set me on this trajectory.
Wow.
So this is what I would tell to someone in similar situations.
Go to therapy.
Well, that's one. Yeah. But yeah, really immerse yourself into different environments, different communities, read books, listen to people who have also had hard lives, how they overcame them, because you'll get inspired. You'll get little nuggets of answers.
Yeah. Okay. So you heard it from C Love herself. You need to immerse yourself into different communities. Don't be afraid to continue learning, and also hear someone say you need to go to therapy. Yeah, definitely. You're right. You got 1% that's like, man, they asshole, but no, that asshole's gonna help transform your life. Because some people, I think some people are also scared to be that honest. The fact that she understood what you was doing and said, "This is
she
what
saw herself in me," and so she was just direct. Yeah. And I heard her because I really loved that class.
Yeah,
and I really liked her as a
human being too. Okay. All right, so let's tap into this.
Yeah, let's do some tapping.
Oh God, this EF tapping.
So this is you growing out of your comfort zone right now.
Yes, it is on live. Well, not live, but on camera. Where's my tissue? Okay, let's go. I'm already ready. Go ahead.
Okay. So, what would you like to work on?
I don't think I trust myself to make certain decisions. Like I feel like I'm holding myself back, but I also don't know how I'm doing it. But I know it's also happening. If that makes sense.
Okay, so so EFT tapping is a specific modality that you can do at home by yourself, but it really works when you work on specific events, especially when you're new to it. So has there been a recent experience where you felt that part of you like not trusting yourself? Okay. So when you think of that moment, and we're still going to have a little bit of privacy here. So the way I'm going to ask her, you're not going to fully know what happened unless she wants you to know. Okay. So we're going to work with privacy here still. So when you think of that moment where, I don't know, did you have to make a choice or something?
Yes.
Okay. So you had to make a choice. Okay. And when you think of that specific moment, do you have a visual?
Yes.
Okay, so on a scale of 0 to 10, how clear do you see the visual?
I see like a 6.
A 6? This is where I wish I had a paper. I take my notes. Okay, so you have about a 6 of a visual. Are there any sounds, like someone talking or sounds in the background that you can hear in this moment?
Yes, talking.
Okay, so someone's talking to you?
Yes.
Okay, how clear do you hear the sound of their voice?
Very clear. Like I remember the tone. I think the tone hit my body more than
the visual.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is great information.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to tell them what I'm doing. So when we go through experiences, especially traumatic moments, it lives in our body, so in our senses, like what we see, what we feel still, like if we feel their energy, if we still hear their voice or like taste and smell. So I'm kind of just going through her senses right now, and she just gave me great information, the sound and the tone of voice. So that's what we're going to tap on, guys. So side of your hand.
Okay.
And this is where you do setup statements. Okay. So we're going to play follow the leader. And she's going to say what I say and tap where I tap. So even though, when I think of this experience,
where
I didn't trust myself,
I
can still hear the sound of their voice. So clearly. It hit me so hard. And all I have to do right now is really hear it. I don't have to do anything else. I accept myself. And I honor my experience. So top of the head, still hearing their voice. Eyebrows, still hearing their voice. Side of the eye, I can still hear their voice. Under the eye, all I have to do is hear their voice. Under the nose, hearing their voice. Chin, hearing their voice. Chest, all I have to do is really hear their voice. Under the arm, hearing their voice. Okay, so just take a moment.
I feel tense.
You're feeling stuff.
I'm feeling it.
Like, I don't want to hear this voice.
He's like, they're here. Sorry.
Yeah. So, question, right? Clarifying questions. Did the sound actually go up higher because you started to tune in more? Like in the 9?
Yeah.
And so then you're feeling it more? Okay. And after a full round, did it drop back down a little bit, or is it still up at the...
It's still
okay, so we gotta go more, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? So even though now I can
really hear their voice.
I'm really tuned into this event. And all I have to do is really, really hear it. Even though part of me don't want to hear this no more.
I really don't want to hear this.
Right? I'm just going to hear it for right now. Because this is part of my process. And I'm just honoring that right now. Yeah, top of the head, hearing their voice. Eyebrows, really hearing their voice. Side of the eye, I'm just hearing their voice. Under the eye, I'm hearing their voice even though I don't want to. Under the nose, hearing their voice. Chin, I'm hearing their voice even though I really don't want to. Yeah. chest, just hearing their voice.
I'm hearing your voice.
And under the arm, just really hearing their voice. And just take a moment.
I feel calm.
You feel more calm.
Mm-hmm.
And that was only like 5 minutes of tapping.
Yeah.
So this is the power of tapping.
Mm-hmm.
It can work really quickly.
Yeah.
And that's because versus pushing it away or avoiding it or doing stuff to distract ourselves, we're actually allowing ourselves to fully feel it, validate it. Anybody like to be validated? Our system does too, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, it moves through you like a river versus getting stuck where it just keeps cycling.
Yeah.
And triggering.
Like a cycle. Yeah, a cycle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're ending it. You're breaking that cycle.
So you're really, so versus like burying your things you go through, like most of us do, you're actually processing it. And so then it doesn't have that power over you like it did. And this is, we're not fully processed with this yet, right? There's more work to do, but this was just a tiny piece of what's possible. Yeah. You know that a memory or an event isn't processed is if you think about it and it still makes you feel stuff in your body, like, oh, I still feel sick, or oh, it still gives me anxiety. That's when you know there's work to do.
Work to do, and it still has power. Like I said, it still has power over you. And I think that was my biggest thing. Like, it still had power over me. Yeah.
So it's like a part of you still trapped in that moment.
Right. Right.
And so then too, because we are confirmation bias type people, we gravitate towards people and experience that prove those beliefs we have about ourselves from the experience that you went through. Right. So this is where you'll end up having patterns of like, oh, why I keep dating the same person? Oh, why I keep getting the same friends? Why I keep getting the same kind of boss? And it's because of something not resolved. So it's like being in doomsday. Oh, wow. And so this is a way to set you free. That's why it's emotional freedom techniques. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that. I do feel more calm. Yeah. Because earlier it was like, I get tense here, and it was just like, what do we feel here? And now I just kind of feel relaxed. Even though my shoulders might still be kind of up. Yeah. And so the goal would be to get it to a 2 or lower. Okay. So after this, you can keep going. Like, I can still hear this person, right? Until do enough rounds until it's a 2 or lower. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, C Love. Yes, Cassandra. Yeah. I enjoyed having you on today. Yeah, I enjoyed being here. And I hope to have you again in the very near future. Yeah, this was fun. This was fun, right? Yes, this was fun. Yes. Give ourselves a clap. Yes. Please tell us or tell everybody where they can find you at on social media. Yeah. And we'll close out. Yeah, so you can find me at C_Love_Lambert. Lots of underscores. Ain't that many? Okay, all right. Sounds good. All right, guys, once again, this is Big Vette Speaks on Afrovibes TV, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.